Lower Manhattan was a neighborhood in distress in the days after the terrorist attack. Now a new attraction is open that civic leaders hope will bring visitors here. New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg introduced the Sports Museum of America, the first museum to showcase the history of all sports in America. Sports, he says, not only entertain, but inspire.
A decade ago, this part of downtown was the world's capital of business and commerce, and not much else. And in the days after 9/11, some doubted whether it could even hold on to that. But since then, I think we've proven all of the doubters wrong.
About 40 famous athletes gathered earlier this month to dedicate the museum. It features memorabilia, artifacts and multimedia displays to help visitors understand the complete sports fan experience. Former tennis champion Billie Jean King, who in 1973 broke gender barriers by beating world champion Bobby Riggs in the legendary Battle of the Sexes, praised the inclusion of a Hall of Fame dedicated to women in sports.
Now, for the first time in the history of the world, women have a place.
Another exhibit features athletes who broke racial barriers in their sport. Professional sports has become a multi-billion-dollar enterprise, and many athletes earn millions of dollars a year. But former track and field champion Carl Lewis says the museum will help teach kids about a time before all that.
I think what we're missing, though, it isn't how sports has changed, it's how we as a society has changed how we deal with children. And we're not as focused on our kids in physical education and exercise.
The interactive exhibits like this one on sports trivia attract sports fans and non-sports fans alike. Wow. Even this woman, who's no fan of museums.
I don't normally like museums because I'm not a art museum type of a person. This is so absolutely fabulous. Each and every room that you go into is better than the next.
The Sports Museum of America costs $100 million to build and aims to attract 1 million visitors in its first year to a neighborhood recovering from the terrorist attack.